Looking to buy a house, it might be harder to find what you want because right now the housing market is very competitive. There's this high demand, low inventory, this new group of buyers emerging. And the National Desk's Angelo joins us right now with some numbers because those millennials starting to buy.
Yes, they are. Remember, Jan, when millennials were considered the generation living in their parents' basement?
Yeah.
Well, guess what, Jan? Those days are over. Millennials are now a major force in the housing industry, making up roughly, right here, 37% of sales, home sales, the most for any generation.
Nathan Curtis is the face of the up-and-coming homeowner, a millennial with a good-paying job and ready to buy.
When we're now all, at an income bracket where a home is becoming more of a realization.
Nathan is looking to move out of his cramped one-bedroom condo in pricey downtown Denver into a single-family home.
I'm looking for a home not so much for a significant other and children. I'm looking for a home for, myself, for entertaining, for my dog.
Nathan is one of millions of millennials navigating a competitive housing market that saw the national inventory for homes in February drop by over 48% from last year.
You have many boomers and Gen Xers that are moving to multi-generational living. And in doing so, they are not necessarily vacating the houses that typically millennials would be buying up in.
A March report says that millennial buyers make up the largest share of home buyers at 37%.
Millennials are aging, right? A lot of millennials have gravitated towards cities. We're all getting a more solidified place in our career.
Millennials are moving west and south. The top 3 states millennials are moving to: Texas, Colorado, and Washington, according to Smart Asset. Stokes says social consciousness influences their buying.
There is this balance, this healthy balance between where can I live, where can I be employed, but more importantly, what is that lifestyle and that community environment that I can be engaged in?
Nathan moved from Iowa to Denver 10 years ago. No plans of leaving, but every time he finds a home to buy, he loses it to someone paying cash.
I think it's extremely competitive. The inventory is just so low here. It's actually pretty defeating.
And the millennials are on the brink of taking over the housing industry and maybe other sectors as well. Right now, there are over, get this, 72 million millennials in the U.S., making them America's largest generation and probably having the most buying power.